Good morning, everyone. Once again, I welcome you to today's training. Today's training is going to be on OSINT, OSINT gaming. We are going to play the games and see how to review sensitive information from each person. However, this is very, very important. There is an assignment on this that I've posted in the group, which you can go through it to understand better how this works. But if you follow along this training, you will also be able to understand. So I'm going to share my screen for us to start. This is the OSINT game, and this is the URL. So beginning the game with the basics, we start. One thing important about this game is that you must be able to read instructions on how it works. Pay attention to the instruction given. So we click on start the game. You say the password from that page below, we unlock the next level. So how do we get the password? To view next URL, please enter your password from the website. So this is the website, right? Once we click on the website, it's going to open. Now, this is the website that was given to us, but there is no password here. How do we get the password? That's where the knowledge of OSINT comes. You have to right click and click on view page source. View page source. View page source is going to bring you to this page. And if you look at this page, you can see it's telling you that if you are reading this, you are past the first level. Password is what? Game 42. I don't know if we're able to see that. So the password is games 42. Let's go back to let's go back and see what we have here. Since they say the password is game 42, we put the password game 42 and click submit. Let's see if that is the password. If it's the password, it's going to give us the next URL. So now is the password. It has given us the next URL. This next URL is what we are going to click for us to proceed. So we have gotten the password and we have gotten the next URL. You click on the next URL, it's going to open a page for us. So the page it opens for us is find who is this person and his name. We unlock another level. Who is this person? How do you find this person's name? And the name of this person, they said the name will unlock the next level. Password is surname, lowercase letters only. Remember, pay attention to details. So we need to look for this man, his name, and then get his surname and use only the lowercase to get this password. How do we get this man now? How do we get him? Remember, there are something I mentioned to us about image reversal the other time. There is a platform called Tiny Eye. Tiny Eye. Tiny Eye. Tiny Eye image search. So we can use Tiny Eye. We can also use Google image reversal to look for it. So I pasted the image on Tiny Eye. It gave me 8 results. So the first one, which is track.tv, training.online, filmaffinity.com. So you will have to be looking at these pages to see the one that will unlock his name. So this one is opening. This is opening. So let's see whether this has opened. So this opened, but there is got it. Let's go. So it's not giving us the clue what we want. So we know it's not this one. We go to the next one. The next one, is telling us trainee.online. It's not this one. So we go to the next one. The next one is film affinity, is asking us to verify that we are human. So, and we've done that. Let's see if there is any information here. Yeah, there is information here. So you can see his picture here. You can see him. You can see him. His name is Toad Boys. So first name, surname. So the surname is what? Boys, right? The surname is Boys. But remember, we are told to do what? We are told to use lower letters. So we are using lower letters only, which is boys. So let's see. If it works, it will give us next URL. It has worked. So this is the next URL, right? We click on it, we continue our game. And it said, find the date when this URL shortener was created. Password is month and day. Example, January is the month and day is day one. So this is how to write it. January hyphen this, all lower cases. So from the date of this URL has been shortened, for instance, when somebody send you, oftentimes you see B3, people will tell you, will Coca-Cola this, blah, blah, blah. You can check when that is being created. You can check when that B3, who is actually behind it. You can actually do that. So this is what we are checking now. When is this being created? It took us to a LinkedIn page, but this is the shortener. This is what we are looking for, right? And not the man that created it. The shortener took us to a hiring manager, but what we are looking is for the date it was created. So how to do that is that you just have to add a plus to the B3 bio and click enter. Once you do that, it will give you the date when it's being created. April 17th, 2020. April 17th, 2020. So we go back to our hint. Remember, the password is April 17th. Month and what? Date. So if it's the password, it's going to give us what to do next. Yeah, it's giving us the URL. So we click on the URL to continue. Now comes this one. It said, I met James Jones a few years ago, and he helped me with some things at recruitment.com. To speed up our communication, however, I had to learn how to create a professional email address, especially since James didn't want to have a dot in the email address. His email is the password to the file below. Download the file. So they're asking us to download this file. So we use his email to open this file. Then hint, don't let bounce, disposable spam trap, and deactivate email decrease your sending reputation. Do not contact James or the owner, me, of recruitment.com via email or contact form on the site. Be a sourcer. The hint is enough. Spamming will get your IP blocked. Now, find the email address and open the file containing the password. So the email address is going to open this file. Then the password inside the file will now open this one. Let's download this. But remember, they told us that we should be the one to create email for James Jones. How do we get the email for James Jones that is under recruitment.com? Most of you that use domain office domain email, you will agree with me that is either your first name or and last name at yourcompany.com or yourcompany.com or whatever your company uses. That is how it's created. Some will be your surname dot your first name. But here they say they don't want dots. It has given us a very nice script. So what we are looking at here is how to match the two. James Jones. So the answer can be James Jones at recruitment.com or James at recruitment.com or Jones at recruitment.com. But there is a way we can actually get that without guessing. There is a software which you can use to crack emails. There is a software you can use, free email permutation. So you can use the software to get this. So let me see the software because it's email permutator. It can give you, but if you have this idea I'm mentioning, you don't even need email permutator. So what you just need to do is to put James Jones at recruitment.com and see if that works. Do you understand? If it doesn't work, you put James Jones. You just be putting it like that, and before you know it, you'll be able to get it. But the first thing is that let's download the file. We've downloaded the file, and it's for us to now open it. We need to open the file. Look at the file is saying it's asking us for the password, right? So I put recruitment.com. I copied at recruitment.com. So I don't know why this is not showing. So we can be knowing what you are putting. James Jones at recruitment.com. The password is incorrect. Okay, so it's telling me the password is incorrect. Now, it's asking for password again. So we put up James at recruitment.com. Password is incorrect again. But if we use password combinator, permutator, we will be able to get suggested password. You can as well use ChatGPT for you to be able to get the actual password as well. So ChatGPT can suggest to you what to use. Okay, but the main thing is for you to use to be guessing it. So now I want to try Jones at recruitment.com. I've done that. So let me put James J at recruitment.com. Let's try it. Incorrect. So let's try and get a hint here and see if that works. I don't know if you can see my screen, what you can see on the screen. Please confirm what
Yeah,
you can
we are
see.
seeing the screen. We are seeing the screen, but we are not seeing the attempts you are making. What you are trying to put, how it's failing or something.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. I don't know. He's bringing a pop-up. He's bringing a pop-up for me. So, wahoo, it has entered. So, which one entered for us now is James J. James J entered. So, and it's true, you cannot see the screen because I'm not sharing this one. So, let me stop this and share this one. Okay, so you can see the screen now, right? You can see the password now, right?
Yes, sir.
So now we have a sourcing form as a password. So I have to the file I downloaded, I have to be guessing the email because the actual email is supposed to be jamesjones@recruitment.com or james@recruitment.com or jones@recruitment.com or jonesj@recruitment.com or jamesj@recruitment.com. So by the time you try those email combination, you will get the thing. So I think the one that works for us is jamesj@recruitment.com. Go ahead, please.
Sorry, I thought there are some level of attempts that you make in trying to use a password and it will lock you up. And we
Okay, so
continue trying
yes, there
several
is. There is. That is why we use email emulator, but this is for educational purpose, right? So,
Okay, sorry, if you don't mind, this now that we are seeing your screen,
mm,
is it possible you go a bit back when you started trying the email so we see what it says when it fails so that you can help us to think what is better because we didn't see the screen when you were doing it.
okay, let me see if I can. Unfortunately, this is screen. I think I should be able to share the whole screen. Uh, Entire screen, yeah. Entire screen. Okay, good. All right. I think we should be good now. Okay. So I'm sharing the entire screen. So this is the file. You see, it has prompted the password for me to put the password. Can you see it?
We
Please,
can
you can.
see you now. We can see
Okay,
you
good.
clearly.
So I'm putting James Jones at recruitment.com. The password is incorrect. Word
Yeah.
cannot open the document. Did you see the error message?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So I now click OK. I went back again, open it. It will come up like this again. You put James Jones, or let's do Jones at recruitment.com. It gives us error message again. So I now said, okay, let's do James J at
Your, yeah.
recruitment.com. So this one now open and now give us the password, which is sourcing fund.
Okay.
We now have to, this is the password, sourcing fund. All right, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now we now have the password, which is sourcing fund. So let's go back to what we are doing. And So we put the password here, sourcing fund, and click on open, submit. So it has given us the next level of URL. Okay. Oh shit. So it has given us the next level of URL, and we click on it. It says find the name of this Stack Overflow user. To view next URL, please enter your password below. This content is password protected. To view, please enter your password below. Password is the first name. First name, example, John. So if we get the Stack Overflow user, the password is going to be the first name of the Stack Overflow user. I don't know if we get that. The password is going to be the first name of the Stack Overflow user. So how do we get it? We click here, Stack Overflow user. So it took us to the user. So this is the user. You see, but now what we are seeing here is the username, which is Asen. Asen is the username. So this Asen, let us try it. Let us try it, but that's not the name. This is Asen. This is the username in Stack Overflow. So we try Asen. The password is incorrect. You see, it did not give us the next level. So what we should do is that this profile picture, we have to use profile picture to get the person's name. The way we did with this one, right? The way we did with this one. So we have to go and check through TinyEye. Then we upload the picture. Zero match. Can you see that? Zero match. TinyEye did not give us anything about it. So what are we going to do? We use Google image reverse search. So there are so many this thing you can use. So this is the Google image reverse site, and we can upload the picture here and then enter. So you can see it has given us it has even given us the Stack Overflow link, user, OSINT. It has also given us name here, Koja. Are we together? So see, it has given us the name. So which one is the username, first name, and which one is the surname? So first name comes first and surname comes second. So the question is, the password is the first name, example, John. So all is going to be in lower case. So from what we have discovered here, the first name is what? The first name is what? Koja, right? So let us try that. So we put the first name and it did not work. We put the first name and it did not work. So which means there is a mistake we did somewhere. Let's type it. I wish we can see it. Because once it works, it should be able to give us the next URL. It has given us the next URL. So we are good. Remember, we're able to identify the name, Koja, and we can even get the location. We can even see he's a software security engineer. He's in Germany. The guy is in Germany. You can do a whole lot with all these things, and we can see the skills it has and all that. So let's continue. Now the next game. So when it comes to, you see, one folder of this website. What's the website? Innovate.eu was indexed by Google. You can find there the password for the next level. So this folder was indexed. So if we go to the folder, we should be able to get the next level. We have 10 minutes. So we should be able to get to the next level. Is anybody raising their hand? Okay. So we go to the website. All right, so let's go to the website. Innovate.eu. Yeah, but you say website under construction. So let's read the instruction again. The instruction did one folder. Oh, he said one folder. So which means it's going to be under a folder in this website. So let's go back. So how do you do that? You say slash folder, you enter. So, wow. You see, he gave us the password as 007 games. 007 games. So you need to pay attention to the instruction. So we enter the password. If it's the password, it will give us the next instruction. Okay. Yeah, it's the password. So it has given us the next instruction, and we click